to Along the Rock, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Blum. Today with us we have Mary Ellen and Nicole, and we're here to talk about the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust Program. So I had actually never heard of this before. What is the Community Trust Program?
Well, the Community Trust was started in 1968, and it provides scholarships for students in Sterling and Rock Falls. It also provides community grants to 501c3 organizations and community organizations, so that are like the Muni Band. We've supported that. So it is an organization that is, now almost 60 years old.
Wow.
Which seems amazing. It's grown over time because of local donors. It started with a donation from Dr. John Snavely, and then over time, different members of the community have continued to donate and establish scholarships, establish funds that help the community. And sometimes things come from estates that people know about Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust and want to support the community long term. So that's kind of how it started. And then through that, a very generous donation and the resources that have come, the scholarships have been provided each year. We provide approximately $200,000 in scholarships to students that graduate from Sterling High School, Rock Falls High School, and Newman. So, if they're from Sterling and Rock Falls.
Yeah.
So at those three high schools. Some of the scholarships are for merit. What is the grade point average? How active are the students in school? Different things. What is their interest? Are they interested in education? Are they interested in law, business? So we have a whole range of merit scholarships. We also have scholarships that are based on financial need. And those scholarships are not competitive. If a student applies and meets the financial guidelines, they automatically get that scholarship, and those are called general scholarships. So we have a variety of scholarships available, and then, as I said, the community grants, different community organizations contact the trust and see if they're eligible for different grants. One of the recipients has been Sterling's Rock River Hospice and Home when they were building their building. Another recipient has been Woodlawn Arts Academy. Do you have others, Nicole?
Yep. Well, I was just going to say, so Midland States Bank act as fiduciary for the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust. That's our part in it. We are a full-service trust department, so that's our role. And yes, the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust has evolved over the 60 years, and we've helped many students, many organizations through that time.
Yeah, and so that's such an amazing resource, especially for the local community. Yeah. Scholarships can be highly, highly competitive. So the fact that there's the ones that just students from Sterling and Rock Falls qualify for, that's an immense resource to them to be able to apply for those. So do you have an example of any particular students, what they've done with their scholarship money, where they've gone?
Well, we do, and one thing that is unique about the scholarship fund is that most scholarships are just for your freshman year in college, but with our scholarship, they can reapply each year. So it can support them through 4 years of school, and that in itself is unique. We do have an example of a student that graduated from Rock Falls and would not have been able to go to school had it not been for not just Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust Scholarship, but other local scholarships. So when you see students that are able to pursue their dreams about going on to school, that's what is really what we're about.
Yeah. So if there's students or parents that have students watching, how would they go about being able to apply for one of these scholarships? Is that online?
Go to the website.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the website?
srfct.org.
Yeah. Okay.
And the application is on the website. I also need to mention that it's not just for graduating seniors.
Right.
We have adults who are members of the Sterling Rock Falls community who are trying to decide maybe what to do with their lives, and we also support them. So if it is someone, let's say, that didn't think they were going to go on to school, have worked for a while, now they want to go back to school, they can apply. the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust. So it is for the community.
Yeah, for the entire community. That's lovely.
Yep. And the scholarship application opens up in January. And all the high school counselors will have access to that as well. That's Sterling High School, Rock Falls High School, and Newman High School.
Yes, and in addition to that, Sauk Valley College has
Yes.
the application because two of our donors requested that we provide transfer scholarships for students that are moving from Sauk Valley College to a four-year school. So that we have the Janice Card Scholarship, and that focuses on accounting and business graduates that are moving on, and then also the Juanita Prescott Scholarship, which is for a transfer student moving on. So again, the idea is not to just to support for 1 year, but to really say to students, you can do this. You can start and you can continue, and we will help.
That's awesome. So I want to hear more about the grants that you offer for nonprofits. What has been accomplished with those grants?
Well, I mentioned the Rock River Hospice and Home, and of course that's a wonderful resource for the community. Also, Woodlawn Arts Academy, one of the scholarship programs that we funded through Woodlawn Arts Academy was for students who have shown ability in the arts, but might not realize it or might not feel like they have the money to spend toward an arts class. Mm-hmm. So the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust provided the scholarship funds for Woodlawn to offer that class. Teachers recommended students to attend that class. And I know that several of them have come through and continued with their arts education. One has gone on, that I know of, to the Ringling School of Art in Sarasota and done very well. And there are others that are coming through. One of the things that happens when people start down that road is that they see what other doors and windows are opened, what other interests that they might have. So again, that's a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah, and that's supporting that's the younger ages even.
Oh, yes.
So that's cool. So we're talking, like they do elementary all the way to high school for like the youth program for Woodlawn. So you really are supporting the entire community. This isn't just for high school seniors like you said.
No, not at all. Not at all. And the other programs that the community groups that we've supported, I mentioned the Muni Band. We've also worked with the YMCA. One of the programs that we have that is unique to Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust is the matching grant program. And so if a donor donates $1,000, a minimum of $1,000, we match that 25%. Mm-hmm. So let's say that I wanted to donate to the YMCA, but I wanted to do it through Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust. The money can come to the trust. We will match it and then send that on to the YMCA. So it is a way to really make your dollars, your donation dollars, go further.
Right.
Yeah, I do want to talk more about like how the community can support the trust.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one way. Another way is through a named trust. You want to talk a little bit about that, Nicole?
So just like with if you were to create your own trust, you can name a scholarship in like Nicole Jones Scholarship, set your parameters, and then it would go through the Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust. And we'd be happy to help anyone do that.
Oh, wow. That's really a nice way to leave a legacy.
Yes, exactly.
Leave a legacy, and you can do that with scholarships. You can also do that with community group or grant support. Mm-hmm. So if I wanted to have a named scholarship and I wanted it to support, well, we have one that supports the Historical Society. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so you can choose organizations in the community that you want the proceeds from your grant to go to support over the long term. So, yeah, it's really, like I said several times, it's a wonderful resource for the community.
Yeah.
And it's a great opportunity for the non-for-profits because we're wanting to help them as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for talking to me about the community trust. Like I said, I'm sure there's tons of people that had no clue that it existed here. I always like to end with a fun question, though. So what is a hidden gem in Sterling Rock Falls that you think more people should know about?
Wait, after this conversation, I would say it's Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust.
Yes, exactly.
You know, because I do think it is a hidden gem.
It is.
Yes.
And it is amazing to me. I was a teacher at Sterling High School for many years, and it wasn't until late in my career that I found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's kind of amazing because I was involved in education and just didn't know. So our job really is to get the word out about Sterling Rock Falls Community Trust and say to people, take advantage of what we have, but also consider us for donations that because it has a wide reach in Sterling and Rock Falls in helping individuals and in helping organizations.
I love that. Well, thank you, Nicole and Mary Ellen, for talking to me today. Thank you to our listeners, of course, and our production crew. Remember that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on those likes, shares, and comments to keep us thriving. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out theradar.online.